Okay, so since the summer hit, I've been doing most of my work outdoors, and I've got a little canopy to give some shade, and it's out here in the backyard, so there's some wind. Um, my main problem back here has been with the work surface. So, I've got this piece of plywood. I started off with using this as my base for spray painting and staining. I don't know if you can see the underside of it, but it's completely covered in spray paints and whatnot. And then the top sides, I keep it clean so that I can do my woodworking on it without getting paint and stuff on the wood. And underneath of this, all I've had is these two little plastic folding sawhorses. I picked these up a number of years ago. I paid like $15 or $20 for them, something like 10 years ago, and I've had them, and they come in handy. They have their use, but as a permanent surface for my continuous workstation, I don't think it's not great. Let's put it that way. So what I did the other day, I went and I never thought I would do it, but I spent right around $100 on a set of Sawhorses. I'm going to bring those over here and unbox them for you so you can see what I've got. So these are Sawhorses. The brand name on them is Pony. They're folding Sawhorses just like the ones I picked up, but these are made out of an aluminum frame, and then it's got metal crossbars, but it has plastic feet and plastic top for not marring work surfaces up. But it comes with clamps. The clamps, as you can see, have a home inside of the Sawhorse so that they can be stored there. And then once you've got everything assembled, you can actually use the clamps to hold your work to the surface. So it's been a little while since I made any videos. Like I said, I've working a new job and the schedule is kind of crazy. Today's the only day I've had off in the last 6. And I'm back in there tomorrow. So I was planning on making several videos today, but time's getting away. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do all of that or not. I am going to do follow-up video on the chairs. And then I have an idea for being able to make the assembly of the chairs a lot easier. Right now it takes me several hours to get one chair done, but the most part of that is having to get the legs on correctly, because with not having all the big work surfaces, work tables, all that kind of stuff, it's a whole lot of fidgeting with things, trying to get them in the right place. So these come in really packed. They're sealed and covered and got protectors on pieces, and everything's banded and strapped together. And if you don't have a pair, get yourself a nice pair of shears so that you don't have to. You can make do with knives for everything, sure, but you don't have to. So they'll fold out. That pops into place. More bands. So that raises up, slides out, and this comes off the other side. This piece that's attached here is an angle clamp base. it didn't come with the angle clamp, but it came with the piece that I can attach to the Sawhorse to attach the angle clamp to. So I'm sure I'll get that going here relatively soon. So it's a nice little Jorgensen easy hold clamp that comes with it. It has holes in the top where you can put in, I don't know what you call them there, the little clamps that go down in the dog hole, and then it uses its pressure against itself as you screw things down. These have a button you can push, remove the end. And then this will slide in here. And you can put your clamp back here. I don't know what I'm missing here. Is that the angle clamp I was talking about? That'll fit up here. Okay, so looks like it's supposed to include them little orange dudes, but I don't see any. I don't see the bench dogs. Where are the bench dogs? I hear something. Open up both legs and find all the parts. All right. So bench dogs come in a little box, and it's actually stored in the leg. So what this is, you can put this in these holes I was talking about. You take this, slides in here. Then these will lock it in place. So now this is locked to the bench. Which would allow you to have your material, smaller material, I guess. Well, that's why we have a variety of holes. And set that there. I guess it would make it easier for me if I just did that. And then your work is held in place. Well, if you put it on the actual clamp. So there, now you've got your clamped in. And there's a second one of these that we can put on here. So from clamp fully extended to the bench dog, you could fit a 27 3/4 inch piece of work here. Have that in and clamp it down. Or you could have your other clamp on this side and you'd be able to get up to around 36 inches, looks like. So having a 36-inch piece of wood stretched across here and just clamped into place be really nice. So, but yeah, these are nice and steady. They got a nice 2.5-inch bar here. It's got the slots where you can run 2x4s between the two. The 2x4 would stick up above, so it'd be almost more of a, what, a 1x1, a 1x2. You could run that between the two to make a solid connector across the middle piece. So all in all, I think as I learn more about these, they're going to come very handy. Just the quality overall, to me, compared to what I've been working with, I think they're great. Again, like I said, these can hold up to 1,200 pounds as a pair, so I would assume that's 600 pounds each. So I shouldn't have any trouble being able to hold the work that I do on these, and hopefully this is going to make my woodworking journey just a tiny bit easier, just a tiny bit easier. But every tiny bit easier makes a lot of difference. More convenience just means that you're happier to do what makes you happy.